hiring people, you are interested in them getting ramped up as fast as possible. And remember, if you are a new hire and you're joining a company, you're interested in getting ramped up as fast as possible. You know it's an important time for you to perform. Something that can help that is what goes on in pre-boarding. That is the time between offer signed to your start date. There's things that happen after that, important things, but let's just look at that period there. This is a time when somebody has committed, said yes, the company has committed, said yes. So we've set up a future, but the future hasn't started yet. So what can we do in this time? Well, there's things a company can do and probably shouldn't do. Some of the things they shouldn't do is they shouldn't just go silent, like, hey, see you at your start date, bye. No, there's a lot going on for the person. They want connection with their company. Don't go silent. But you shouldn't just give them a lot of work. I mean, you're not paying them yet. They have a lot of things going on. Maybe they're rearranging their life to work for you. So you can't give them work. So what can you do that really sets them up to ramp up quickly, which is what they want and what you want? I think it falls into 3 buckets. One is alignment with the company's goals so that they can pull in the same direction for the overall company strategy, getting them set up with the tone of the team. And then third, setting up the first impressions of trust and transparency and respect between themselves and the company. So first off, alignment. This is where you want to send them something to read or study that goes into some medium to deep depth about the company's position in the market, how things are going, what the overall strategy is. If you're a company with an investor deck, this is probably something you could probably use the investor deck. Maybe you make some redactions to it to share it with them. Maybe if you have an extended product demo, not something that's an ad. We're not looking for anything that's an ad, but just these are people that are joining your company. They want to be on the inside. They don't want to be advertised to. It just doesn't taste right. So you want to give them something like, hey, here's how we think about the product from the inside, or some further depth thing. Investor deck, product demo. Tone of the team. So remember, people want to perform well, and they know that performing well is all inside the context of the team they're joining, and their manager is going to be the one evaluating their performance. So they want to know what their manager thinks about performance. So the hiring manager, and they're probably the only person who can do this, should send some piece of media that expresses their views about work and how they're running this team. I remember when I joined one company, a manager sent me a book written by somebody from Google in a people department there that outlined what they thought about there. Now, we didn't do most of the things in that book. We were not Google. We didn't have the resources of Google, but it set the tone for, we're going to be trying to move quickly. We're going to try to measure things. We care about high performance. We're trying to be a strong tech company people team. Another thing you could send is a series of blog articles or a video or something that kind of expresses, here's how things run on our team and how I think about management. And third, setting up trust and transparency. So I think one of the best ways to do this is remove question marks for people. One of the things they're worried about in the weeks leading up to their employment is like, that first week, what are we going to be doing in that first week? I don't know, what should I be thinking and preparing? They have a question mark there. So just remove the question mark by sending them a schedule of the first week. What'll be going on? So you start on Monday, this will be happening on Monday. We'll have some structured sessions for you from this time to this time on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Here's when you'll have open time to be with your team or just take care of whatever you need to take care of. So its intention is not to spell out every single detail. The intention is to remove question marks so somebody can plan their day and just let go of that so they can focus on the more important stuff of like aligning with their company and getting ready to perform with their team. All right, so those are the 3 things. Alignment with the company's general position in the market and how they'll pull for it. From the hiring manager, how things run around here, what's the tone of the team, and beginning of respectful communications and transparency. Here's what to expect in the first week. All right, that's what I think should be in pre-boarding. Let me know what you think should be in pre-boarding. I might have missed things. And I spoke from the onboarding program manager perspective. There's things about compensation and benefits that are probably happening. I'm not an expert in that, so I'm not speaking to that. But the idea of getting somebody integrated into the company, what should show up there?